Yes, hello. Yes, sir. It's Wednesday night. Yes, fantasy football night. That's correct. Line is forming to the right. Yeah, both fantasy leagues as well as the Survivor League. Correct. We'll be covering all that, sir. Yeah, some people did look like shit this week. Yeah, there were some that looked all right. We'll get to all that. Yes, ma'am. Mini bars open. It's always open. VIP to the right. Line is to the left, please. Yes, Wednesday night, fantasy football night. Always in season. Hardcore Challenge Live, yes. Commish is in the house, yes, he will be hosting. Yeah, it's not just silver and black tonight. Unfortunately, we do have fans of other teams that stop by on Wednesday nights. It is fantasy football night, ma'am. I know. Normally we would toss them out, but some of these are hardcore challenge owners, man. Yes, show will be starting very soon. Thank you for joining us. These guys like to run a tight show. Enjoy the show.
T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.
Rips the helmet off Rudolph's head and then eventually swings it and hits him in the head.
1, 2, 3, where you not hardcore? Let you live hardcore. And the legend of the rich was way hardcore. Yeah! Now we're rocking.
What's up, everybody? Happy fucking hump day, and welcome to another edition of Hardcore Challenge Live, the official podcast of the Hardcore Challenge. Alright, we don't have Kung Fu fucking audio going. Damn. Nice work, midgets. Low high fives, little brothers. Alright, let's move along. Move along. This is the official podcast of the Hardcore Challenge. And if you're not playing in the Hardcore Challenge, you're playing in some minor league fantasy football shit, probably playing with your fucking sister, you got that big game against your cousin this weekend, your buddies around the water cooler, don't know a goddamn thing about football. Those are the guys you're beating up on in 12-person leagues. That's not the pinnacle of fantasy football competition. If you're playing in a 32-owner league, 2 conferences, 8 divisions, AFC, NFC, 16 years long, guys that put in the work, that is the pinnacle of fantasy football competition. The All Raider Nation League's coming along. It's coming along as a little stepbrother to the big league with solid, what do we got, 20 in there this season? And then with the Survivor League is wrapped up. It's over. like Survivor Leagues all over the National Football League landscape have all. There's a large percentage of them that were already over by the end of week 3, and ours is one of them. Ours is one of them. So let's get to all that, as we've got a lot to touch on. We got kind of a double shot week, as I got to get caught up. We didn't do a show last week because, as most of you know, I lived in the path of the fucking hurricane. Came through. I was supposed to go to a concert last week when the show was on. That got fucking postponed. We didn't find out till we were there, basically. Then the next day the hurricane came through and our internet was shit, and so here we are. So we'll get caught up this week. Let's get into it, shall we? Thank y'all for joining me. Prize change. So there's been some drama on the Raider landscape, and the All Raider Nation Fantasy League is playing for $500 in cash, a large Raider Reaction prize pack, as well as an autographed Davante Adams jersey. The Survivor League that just wrapped up was playing for half the pot, prize pack, Raider Reaction prize pack, and also an autographed Davante Adams jersey. Well, at this point, there's not too many members of Raider Nation that I'm sure really want an autographed Davante Adams jersey as a prize at the end of this season. So I am willing to switch that. So whoever wins, if you do not want the autographed Davante Adams jersey, we will have a discussion and reboot it. Maybe I'll get you Mad Max, or I'll get you a Legend jersey or something. But we'll figure something out. Nobody wants that whiny bitch's jersey anymore. Fucking Randy Moss 2.0. Fuck that. That's what we get. That's what we get, Corey. Signing your fucking Packer rejects. Should have known better. Had that fucking G stamped on the side of him. Should have fucking sent that fucker right on down the line. But that's what we get. That's what we get. Ron's like, keep that motherfucker. Well, the great thing is, Ron, is I don't have those jerseys yet. I get them provided to me. I know which ones I'm going to get provided to me for the end so I can switch it up. That's a good thing. I don't have them in hand, so I get them a few weeks before the end of our fantasy season, so I can switch it up. That's the great thing. That's why I was like, if we can make that move now, let's make that fucking move now. So, if you do win, Wilkins would be a solid one. That would be, let's hit our big ballers of the week for this week, shall we?
There's a platform stage, people pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yo, check out Homeboy.
Big baller of the week in the big league was over in the NFC as Kilowattage absolutely gutted. Pack Attack is back. Absolutely gutted. Gutted. 260 to 152. That was an absolute beatdown. I was pretty close there at quarterback, but man, just that's a 100-point ass whooping there. That's a 100-point ass whooping. That's a whooping. Damn. Good Lord. Well, and over in the All Raider Nation League, big baller for week 4. One Nation, Bryant getting it done. It's a big baller of the week. Big baller of the week. I don't know what the fuck happened to JoJo over here. Look at this line graph. At some point, JoJo's team just fell asleep. They straight flatlined. I mean, damn. What the fuck happened? What the hell happened here? He got 9 points out of his quarterback. Got a -1 out of a running back. Got a 0 out of Mark Andrews. Man. 2 out of TJ Watt. A 3 out of Sean Murphy Bunting. Just. I guess that's how you add up to a fucking pathetic ass day for the Savage Wolfpack. Not so savage. That Wolfpack was neutered. Neutered Wolfpack. Have your wolf pack spayed or neutered, like the old Bob Barker shit. Whew. All right. Where are we at? Oh, we always start at the top before we shame the bottom. Let's go to the low ballers of the week. In the big league, it's fumble those TDs in the AFC with 134. In the NFC, take it deep. He was taking it deep. 135 was all he put up. Good Lord, those are some anemic ass scores. Woo! 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 Woo!
Loser.
And in the All Raider Nation League, we already talked about him. We've already shamed him. The neutered Wolfpack with 121 was the lowest score across all of the Hardcore Challenge landscape. All 52 teams. Savage Wolfpack was the worst. Not good, JoJo. Not good. And I do believe that is a 3-game skid for the neutered Wolfpack. All right. Legal roster. You guys have all been doing really good with the legal roster. We haven't had any issues. Just remember, you got to keep one mandatory defensive bench spot. It can be filled by individual defensive player, team defense, or kicker. Must have that one bench spot filled all the time. And then only IR in the 2 reserve spots. No pup, no NFI, nothing else. Only IR. There are IR spots. That's it. But everybody's been doing really good. We've had no issues with it basically since week 1. So nice work on that. Give yourselves a round of applause. It's the game of the week. Game of the week for week 5.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
It's time
Is this not why you are here?
for the Hardcore Challenge Game of the Week.
Game of the week, week 5, is the only undefeated matchup going down this week in the big league. It is 4-0. Roger Emmett, who I had predicted to go deep into the playoffs. Knox Vegas Anarchy. Kevin, a former champion. Both are 4-0. Both are sitting at the top of their divisions, top of the Elite East, and top of the Great White North. This is a solid matchup. You got Trevor Lawrence going up against Deshaun Watson, the fucking Massage King, against the Pretty Boy. It's going to be interesting. You got Derrick Henry, Bijan Robinson. Got some top wide receivers, Justin Jefferson, Godwin, CeeDee Lamb, Moore, as well as some solid defensive players. This is predicted to be a very, very close game, as you see right there by the line graph above me. So this is going to be a solid game of the week between 2 of the top teams. 2 of the 4, I believe, undefeated remaining. 3 undefeated teams remain in the AFC. Only 1 remains in the NFC, as we'll hit that on Spin Around the League in here in just a minute. Over in the All Raider Nation League, game of the week this week, I had picked him to possibly win it all. It looked like it was coming in. We were going to have an undefeated showdown here, but Tyler just couldn't make it. He tripped over his dick last week. We'll see if he can dust himself off and move along as he faces Tony, our only female owner in the league this season in the All Raider Nation League. Carol is our only female owner in the big league. And Tony did beat me last week to move to 3-0. I know she didn't have a show last week. She needed her come up and she needed her cred. She did hand me the loss, dropped me to 1-2. Although I got a bounce back win, so I'm back to 500, 2-2, and tied for first in my division. So it's all right. I took it on the chin. Congratulations on your win, though. Let's see if you can now get a game of the week win against the Death Dealers, who are reeling a little bit. They're not projected to win this game. As you see, this is supposed to be a solid win. Shadow Raiders supposed to be moving to 5-0. We will see. Daniel Jones. I mean, I looked at her offense after the draft. I mean, it was okay, but I didn't think nothing of it. But I thought the defense that she put together was solid, and so far it is helping carry her team through. So she's doing well thus far. First fantasy football action, so we'll see how it goes. She's got the game of the week highlight this week. Where does that leave us? That leaves us on a spin around the league. Let's hit around the league and get this bad boy moving along. Let's start over in the one thing that we've already had finished off. I was eliminated in week 1 along with a whole bunch of other people in week 1 that picked the Bengals. Half the league was eliminated week 1. It was a fucking bloodbath. And Survivor leagues like this around the National Football League have been the same. In week 2, even more of a bloodbath. And by week 3, it was over and we already had a winner. Raider Infernal, my son, Craven, won the Survivor League. He's beside himself. Trust me, he's already been getting his prize money, bought some goddamn games online, some other shit, and he's beside himself. He's never really won anything football related. He's not done terribly well in fantasy. He tries. He's very football knowledgeable, but luck has not been on his side. So trust me, he was beyond ecstatic to win the league. And you see, he's already made his picks. He's going to be adjusting them. We're going to see if he can match Raider Richie and take down I believe it was week 13 before he missed last year. I'll go back and look to verify that. But to see if he can take down the benchmark to last the longest in the Raider Reaction Survivor League. But Craven is our winner this year. Got to give him some props. Congratulations. I made it to week 11 last year, but I didn't even get past week 1 this year. Did not. All right, let's take a spin around the league, shall we? Let's start over in the AFC of the big league. In the Great White North, it is all Knox Vegas Anarchy right now as they got a full 2-game lead over the second place, Bad Company, and if they can get a win in the game of the week this week, that will be huge. They are playing Emmett who also has a full 2-game lead. Blackout dropped one last week. They're down 2 games. Bison Broncos with a big score. I do believe they were the biggest score, big ballers of the AFC, not over the whole league, but they were big ballers of the AFC this week, and they moved up to 2-2. And the Stone Ponies, man, I got him picked as the dumpster fire, and I may be right. Ryan's having a tough time and not starting out well at the beginning of his fantasy football season, sitting at 0-4, the only one of 2 winless teams in the AFC. King Salami, one of the 3 undefeated in the AFC, sitting atop the Wild West, under the influence and bleeding green. Both grabbed a win to try to keep pace as they're 2 back, and Stinky Pinky taking that loss from the Raw Dog Nation. Whoop whoop. Drops to 1-3. Sorry, Ben. I had to give myself a little pat on the back. Because I am 3-1, sitting tied for first with All-Pro Afro. Yeah, in the Dirty South. Getting it done. Got 700 points scored. Feeling good about my squad, man. I'm on a 3-game winning streak. Lost in week 1, but I have bounced back well. And All-Pro Afro taking that loss puts me tied. Reggie on a 3-game skid, bucking his way down to 1-3. And fumble those TDs. El Parata needs to pop that head out the ass, because that's just unacceptable at 0-4. In the Great White North of the NFC, lucky number 11 and Kilowattage sitting at 3-1. Skull Crushers and freaking fracking Football Time both sitting at 2-2. That division is still anybody's game. Everybody within a game of each other. This one's still anybody's game too. The Elite East, which has been the strongest division over probably the last 5 years of the Hardcore Challenge OG League. And then we got a 2-2, a 2-2, a 1-3, and a 1-3. This anybody's. Every single person in that division lost last week. The Emperor's on a 3-game skid. Take It Deep, who was the low baller, on a 2-game skid. Black Hole, 3 straight wins, has claimed sole possession of first place of the Wild West. Cheesehead lost 2 straight, has fallen off at 2-2. And Donkey Punch takes an L. And Renegade Outlaws, Travis, what the fuck is going on over here? 0-4. 0-4. My God, he got blip on a radar last year, and now he's dead in the water again. Good Lord. Bed Bath & Beyond, the only undefeated team right now in the NFC, sitting at 4-0. The Bandits right behind him, 3-1. Willie got his trade through, so he's happy now. He can quit crying on my shoulder. And Bucknuts at 1-3. Lost 1, and I lost my chub. Found himself a win, but he's 1-3. 3 games out of first place already. 5 weeks going into week 5. That ain't where you want to be. That ain't where you want to be at all. Over in the All Raider Nation League in the Great White North, Raider Richie, defending champ, sitting at 3-1. The Black Hole Lions, season 1 champ, sitting at 3-1. Raiders All Day also sitting at 3-1, but one there's a big drop off from the top of this division to the bottom as the Hungry Dogs are sitting at 1-3, and there can only be one winless team, and that would be you at 0-4. The Death Dealers finally took an L this week, sitting at 3-1. Maximum Effort and Max Destruction both at 2-2. Maximum Effort winning 2 straight. Autumn Pirate, Adam picked at the dumpster dive, dumpster fire of the season, and he's sticking true. He's dropped 2 straight. And Let Me See Them TDs has also dropped 2 straight. The Haywood Gang and Shadow Raider both sitting at 4-0. They are battling hard atop the Wild West to see who has supremacy. Raider Nation 98 sitting right behind them at 3-1. But there's a big drop off after that at Raider Nation for Life and Devontae's Inferno. The Inferno has been put out. You're going to need a name update there, homie. Sitting at 1-3. This one is anybody's division. Also, One Nation, Raw Dog Nation, and the Autumn Wind all sitting at 2-2. I am tied in a 3-way tie right now atop the Dirty South, and the Maulers, who have lost 2, and the Neutered Wolfpack, who have dropped 3 straight, sitting at the bottom in the cellar at 1-3. That is our spin around the league show schedule. We will be same time, same channel next week. We'll do this again and keep you updated on what is going on in the fantasy football world of the Raider Reaction and the Hardcore Challenge. Good luck to everybody this week. Good luck to everybody, except for those of you that are playing me. But good luck to everybody else. Good luck in your fantasy leagues, even if it's not in these. Good luck in your fantasy world and whatever fantasy league you be playing in. Good luck to you. Raiders, let's get that dub and beat down the Donkeys, and all will be right in the football world. I will see you all the next time I see you, and that may be after that Raiders win over the Donkeys in Donkeyland. But to whenever the next time I see you, I'm out. Peace, love, Raider Nation.